5, yeah. We ain't lost, yeah. 5 in 6.
But honestly, Paul, don't you think though, if you started coaching in 1977, is that when you first started your managerial career? You could be flying. Your trophy cabinet could have been double what it is now, mate.
Listen, Mark, all I've got to say is, since you've been a manager, you've done fuck all. You've never you've never been in a playoff. So go away, yeah? You're not in me and
Yeah,
Bill's league.
yeah, but Paul, listen, I've done it for 4 years. You've done it for 34 years. Come on, give me a break, man.
Oh, dear. Anyway, back to the original question. Yes, I believe Arsenal can get to the Champions League final. What are you laughing at, Dave?
I don't know. I just don't see it.
What, you're saying they can't?
No, I'm not.
They've got the best draw too.
Huh?
They've got a great draw.
Exactly that. Exactly that. Once they've won the league in a couple of weeks, the pressure's off. They'll just go and smash that and all.
Some pop-up that I can't get rid of. There we go.
What's Mark
We
doing?
live
He's
on it,
holding his
Dave.
nose.
Yeah, we're live
We
now.
live on it.
Yeah.
There he goes. Look, he's holding his head. He said, no, Mark, there's no game today, mate. Stop holding your head.
Hey, it's always game day, mate. We don't switch off.
Oh, my God. Well in Garden City, yeah. Don't switch off.
Hey, don't matter what team you're at, mate. It's your standards.
But
Keep
why are
yourself
you
high,
biting,
Paul.
Mark? There you go again. You're biting again, ain't you? You're
No,
biting.
mate.
Look what my dog's done. Can I turn the camera around? Hold on. Hey, little git. Hold on. How do I turn the camera around? Oh, I can't. How do I
He
turn
ain't
it
got a
around?
clue, this guy. How's he a manager?
Shut up.
He-
Hold on. Let me turn the camera around.
Paul, is you
Use your
about the
fingers,
dinosaurs?
Paul.
Huh?
He is a dinosaur, the boy. He's a
I've
dinosaur.
gone. I've lost. I've
This
turned.
guy. All right, Bill, him doing the analysis. Imagine that.
Yeah, it's the best, isn't it?
My God, dear me. What is he like?
He's
I
back.
turned myself off. How do you turn the camera around on this one?
It'll be on there.
Yeah, you say that, Dave. You said this last week. Oh, we might be able to see each other, but we couldn't.
Listen, if you can't, just pick up the phone and turn it, if anything.
Yeah, but he won't turn, man.
No, turn your phone.
Oh, I don't know. Look what he's
180
done.
degrees.
Hold on. Can you see what he's done?
Yeah. What is he done?
Yeah.
What is that?
Can you see that? Don't look at me like that, baby. It's got the amps. You've been down the pub.
Oh, I don't know. Well, welcome to the Manager's View. And I hope you all enjoyed that technical advice from Paul Halsey of how to turn your phone around. And we're here for the next half hour or so with the boys. But I've got one thing. We've already had a message come in. And I'm just curious, and I'm going to go to Mark first with this one, and to you,
Oh,
Bill.
here we go.
And I just want to know what your feelings are on this. He says, what are you like in your club for punctuality? That's the question for him.
Leave it out. I'm not going to stop you right there. This is Kevin again, isn't it? I'm stopping you right there. 1 minute late I was. 1 minute. I'm going to kill him. I'll
It
sack
don't matter
him.
how many minutes it is. You're late. Don't be late.
Shut
1 minute
up,
late, you're
Eddie.
late.
Oh,
On time is late.
For the management.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, I mean, especially if you're the manager and you're also driving the minibus as well, and you're late. I mean, it's not a great example, is it? No.
I am. Yeah, I am.
Paul,
I am. I'm driving.
we spoke it last week.
Minibus.
Take responsibility, Paul. Just hold your hands up and say, I'm sorry, I'm late. I need to improve on my punctuality. That's what you've got to say.
1 minute.
On time is late,
1
Paul.
minute.
Keep your standards high, Paul. On time
the
is
way
late.
to football, an old lady was attacked. I stopped and helped her. Right, 1 minute I was late.
Here he goes.
What do you mean? Stop and get beaten up? Yeah, thanks.
You're a hero. You're a hero.
Being a local paper this week, by the way.
As they say, all heroes don't wear capes, eh?
OBE, Paul Halsey.
He's made a right mess, he has. Little git.
Sir. Sir Paul Halsey.
How's this Halsey, Mark, you ginger
Give
ninja?
him, give him a knighthood. I think you could have given him a knighthood. He couldn't get down on one knee and get back up, could he? You could have given him a knighthood.
Boy, I'd beg to differ, really. I've done Pilates this morning. I've been all right, thank you.
Should we start? I'll tell you what we do. We'll start it off differently to what we normally do. We'll start with Bill first. Bill, I mean, 1-0 up, and then it all went a little bit pear-shaped, mate.
Yes, it did. They turned up to kind of let us have the ball. Went into a mid to low block. Didn't leave no spaces in the middle. We knew where we could rotate from outside to outside. Anytime we had a diag, we was 1-on-1. The game was quite comfortable. A little bit too comfortable, to be fair. I think it slowed down to kind of snail's pace at some time. That really suited them. And then there was a couple of big decisions. There was a long throw. They jumped onto it, smashed against a crossbar. The only person that see it go over the line was the lino. She's waved her flag, run up. The refs had to stop the game and actually go over to her and ask her, and she was 100% certain that it went over the line. And then 5 minutes after, they played a long ball. Fella was standing offside. My centre half chased him back, barged him in the back to get the ball, give away a penalty. So it was two goals quite quick from poor decisions that just switched the whole momentum all over the place. They could have scored 3 or 4 after that. So we lost our heads as a team, and they grew in confidence. That kind of sums the game up, really.
Just a change from the looks of it, just a change in 18 minutes.
Yes, it was. It just happened. It just happened so fast. All we kept on doing as a team, as players on the pitch, was arguing with the referee. As soon as the goal was given, we kept on running up to him during the next 5-6 minutes, explaining to him that it didn't go over the line, and so on and so on. We couldn't get to grips with it. And then the second decision kind of sent everyone over the edge, and then there was no football getting played. It was just chaos, and they took full advantage of it, and they deserved their win at the end.
Was it no Prince again at the weekend? Yesterday?
No. Prince went to see the physio in the morning. Wasn't 100%, so we didn't risk him.
Is that
Could
why?
have,
Is that why there was only four on the bench?
yes. He come down in the morning. He was in the squad. The physio assessed him early and just said he's 50-50. If it goes, then he's going to be out for a while. 1 more week, and then you'll have him hopefully for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So we made that decision to rest him.
Is that one of those sod's law decisions as well? When you think Matt's gone out to Romford?
Yeah, I have to look at the bigger picture. If I'm honest with you, it's 3 points. If we would have won them, it would have put us in a great position. But losing them still kind of keeps us where we was. So it was kind of do our risk losing a wide player for the rest of the season for 3 points. We might have even not got the 3 points if he was there. So it was a big risk. I wouldn't have started him anyway.
And a weaker side as well. You played during the week against Brantford, but that's you were on the bench at one stage and then quickly got taken off.
Yeah, that's another thing. Ellis was in the squad, and then he didn't feel great, and then Matty Price turned up, so I had a chance to put Matty Price on the bench. He come on and got a goal. So if I was on the bench, if I would have got on the pitch, I would have scored. That's one guarantee. Yeah. So if I look at it, Dave, in a whole, we're not as dangerous as we should be. With the personnel, with the names that we have, especially in the wide areas, you would think we would be electrifying. Every time we kind of get a wide player up to speed, they break down. So it's a stop-start for us in the final third at the present minute. Everywhere else on the pitch, we're really dominating and we're really kind of on tune. It's the final third that just ain't clicking at the minute. So it's worrying times for me as a manager, because I've got to find the right formulation to get us over the line this year.
Yeah. Would you be fair? I mean, we sit there Tuesday night, and one of the blokes said the one thing he felt that was possibly missing from the squad was a real sort of goal poacher, sort of 6 yard area goal poacher. That if we had
Yes.
somebody like that, we probably wouldn't have lost the game.
I agree. They're not very hard to. They're very soft. They're very hard to find. I am having a conversation with someone tomorrow around that. It's an hard one. My forward's got 25 goals. So when you look at what more does a forward have to do, is I'm looking at someone now who can come on for 20 minutes and be totally different to the forward that I have. Give me different options, and that one lives on crosses more than lives 15, 20 yards out like Kai does. Kai's very good at picking the ball up and creating a lot of his own chances. I need someone that's just going to live in that 6 yard box. So that's where I need a conversation with someone tomorrow and see where that goes.
Oh, conversation tomorrow. Is that with the chairman, Bill, or another striker?
Another striker. I've got Matty Price. Matty Price to get some games. Matty Price wants to be the number one forward. So for him feeling that he's sitting on the bench doesn't feel like he's staying sharp enough, staying fit enough. So he just said to me, "Can I go get some games elsewhere? Can I go get my minutes up? Can I get my confidence back?" And I said, "If that's what you need to do, that's what we need to do." So that's a kind of joint agreement, and that's where we are at the minute.
So what was that?
What he's doing now.
A quick call to Danny Brown, was it?
Yes, the Daniel knows him really well. I've sent a couple of players to Daniel. Daniel's over there to the end of the season. He just wants to get kind of settled and keep him in the league. So that's the conversation we had.
Quality centre half, that bloke. But there we go. That's a different conversation altogether.
Yeah.
So, I mean, with it going forward then, Bill, we're coming into the sort of like nitty gritty, coming to the end as well of transfer windows as well. I mean, other than sort of that sort of striking position, everything else you're quite happy with and moving forward, is it still that sort of aim now just to try and keep that third position, just to try and keep that home semi?
Yes, that's the target. That was the target. That was the target Saturday. But it's very hard for my players when something gets too easy. They don't step the gears up themselves. They kind of drop to the level of the pace of the game. And I felt that's what happened Saturday. And as soon as the game was, we was putting out standing there with our foot on the ball and not one person was putting any pressure on us. It kind of got a little bit tedious, and then people were trying to force things that don't need to be forced. And then they was turning the ball over, just kicking the ball behind us and putting us under pressure. And at the end of it, their game plan worked really well.
I mean, is it on Saturday that's coming up? We're just looking to get that. Hoping Malden do us a favour and turn over Bowers just to give us that. And if we can win, gives us that sort of 3-point buffer back again.
Yeah, that's the target. At the end of the day, as well, I think we've got 7 games left. We just got to win as many as we can. If we can win 5 of them, hopefully we'll stay in the position we are. It's just kind of getting the right blend and the right mix up the top of the pitch, because, as I said, we're so dominant and we're not creating chances that we normally do. We're not creating the one-on-ones. And as soon as you used to leave my wingers one-on-one, you knew if you've done it 6 or 7 times, there's going to be chaos for 6 or 7 times. At the minute, we're a little bit tentative with how we attack. So it's like watching Arsenal at the present minute.
You just haven't got a 16-year-old that can come on and do what Max did.
No, that's the problem. But look, it's one of them days. We were good for 45 minutes. I felt like the referee / Lino kind of changed the tempo of the game, and then it swung. And when it swung, we couldn't cope with it. Their momentum went, and they was the better team after that.
I suppose one thing we should say before moving on to the other guys is sending well wishes to Mr. Hodges.
Yes, he was in hospital having an operation. That's why I didn't get to do a video after the game, because I would have been a little bit more truthful, I think.
So Dave say. So what you said is Dave being in hospital saved you a fine.
Yes, 1,000,000%. No, I always try to be respectful for. If they make mistakes, they make mistakes. I've got to look over it again to kind of see if they're as bad as I actually thought they was on the day.
Yeah. Well, of course, moving on to Paul. Paul.
Yeah. Yeah.
3-0 away win. I mean, it must have been quite good then, mustn't it? And once you turned up to the minicab, to the minibus, and got them there, I mean, it was quite a good start. You might want to do that all the time on away games.
Dave, can I just say it right? Well, I was on 1 minute and it's 1 minute flat. Yeah, 1 minute. I don't think any of these other two managers in this group will drive the minibus like I do. Yeah, so let's get that out
every
right.
week, Dave.
Who said that, Bill?
Yes, every week.
You ain't got a minibus, Bill. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we can't afford it like your club can.
Every week I drive the minibus.
Bill, I'm not having that, mate. Me and you're gonna have words later. Don't worry about
Every
that.
week I drive. Asked it. The chairman drives it there. I drive it back every week, and we never leave. I've never ever been late for that minibus. Ever. Not even 1 minute.
Oh my, Bill, I thought me and you were pals. We went a long way back, back in the Ginger Ninja. Unbelievable. Anyway, so yeah, listen, a good win again. I'm not going to make no bones about it. We lost my right back before the game, or just Thursday before the game. Jack's still injured, but at the same note, we had Theo come back into the squad, Bashan come back in, and Sammy as well. So listen, we played away at Dunstable on Tuesday night, and everyone would say, and I had messages, you're going to go and win that 8-10-0. I'm not worried about winning 8 or 10-0. I'm just worried about getting 3 points at this stage of the season. And we went there and we went 2-0 up within half time. How it was not, I'll be honest with you, how it weren't 8 or 9, I do not know, but it is what it is. And obviously we have to take that into the game on Saturday. Again, the chairman took the players out on Thursday night. We had a little bit of player bonding, and that was nice, and we had a good night, and then we took that into the game on Saturday. Well, I'll say we took that into the game Saturday, but we had a little chat, and these games are maybe not so much. I'm not being disrespectful. Maybe not Dunstable, but maybe Rayners Lane. They're not. I don't know if mathematically they're out of it. I don't know, but we have to go there and we have to be. Sounds a little bit, but we have to be professional. We have to go there and we have to get a result. And like I said to you, we lost players before the game and leading up to the game. So, but at the same time, we had players coming back. So, we went into that game and they had a little bit of possession. They I'm not agreeing with one of my committee members' report on the game where he felt that the result didn't justify the game, but I thought that they had one shot on target. They huffed and puffed. Yeah, they did huff and puff, but I felt that we were dominant in every department, and we should have won by a little bit more. I will point out it was Lee Rose's first game, first 90 minutes, and he was outstanding. He was absolutely outstanding. Come in because I lost my right back, so he went in at centre half, and I moved Rolfie out to right back. So, listen, it was positive. I got players' minutes, and listen, we just got to keep winning our games. And at the moment, 5 wins out of 6. It's a good run, but I can't help thinking over the last 6 months we've shot ourselves in the foot. I also know that every team above us won, and Mark's lot won as well. So technically, they can go above us. If they win their game in hand or games in hand. But listen, all we've got to do is keep winning, and if we can keep winning, then it puts a little bit of pressure on the rest of the teams. But I look at our performances over the last 6 weeks, apart from Aylesbury, and I just think, why can't we be a little bit more like that? So we've had a few clean sheets in that, but we just got to keep playing. We just got to keep going and keep winning games. And if we can keep winning games, it puts pressure on the teams around us.
Tough one though coming up Saturday though against Biggleswade Town.
The next two are tough. I think David will find. I think we've got Biggleswade and Thames. So they're two massive games. Two massive games we've got to win. But I'll tell you now, on our day, I put us against any team in that league without a shadow of a doubt. It's just that the inconsistency of us has let us down. I will put up against any team in that league on our day, but like I say, it's the inconsistency that's let us down. So it's a tough game Saturday. Hopefully, I'll probably have 18 players available, and we go from there.
So we're sitting there now though, only 4 points outside the playoffs, so we're getting closer.
Well, are we? But teams have got games in hand, Dave. You know, so I know they got. We will say they've got to win them games. Yeah, of course they've got to win them games. So all we can do is keep winning and then put pressure on other people. And then if we keep winning, you put pressure on other people. They get nervous. I don't know. We've got nothing to lose at the moment. We've just got to keep going.
I mean, Mark could do you a favour on Tuesday night, of course, Hertford Town in that last playoff place.
Well, yeah, I understand, but I prefer a draw. You know, and like I say, like a draw would suit me better. But you know, listen, as much as we can go and it's down to us. We've you know, Ellsbury. Yeah, I just get frustrated, and I don't want to sound too bad if any of my players are watching it. You know, Enfield at home, Ellsbury away. Games you should win. They're games you should win, and we never won them. You know, and they're games we never turn up at. You know, it ain't just them games. There's a few more. So, but fair play to the boys. Listen, we had that chat a long while back. Then, you know, when we had that 4 games, we took 1 point out of 12. We had a chat, and fair play to them. They've turned it around. So I don't know. Like you say, Mark can do us a favour, but Mark's got a lot of games. I see he goes Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday. So that's going to have a toll. It will have a toll. It doesn't matter what you say, it will. And the same for other teams. So we don't have no Tuesday night games now. So we go Saturday, Saturday, Saturday. So we'll have a little bit of rest. And then we can build on things and work on things. But I know a lot of people will say playing games are a lot better, you know, than training. But like I say, it's, you know, to go Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday, you know, it can be tough. And I think Mark found that out last year, you know, with all them games that he had called off. So, like I say, we've got to have a little bit of luck with the other teams, but we have to also continue to try and keep winning them games.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And Mark, I mean, yourself, good win.
Yeah, we're just a different animal, Dave, since the turn of the year. Just different breed. We're just fantastic. You know, we find a way to win games. It's not pretty. Um, I've had to adjust my style massively since the turn of the year. Adjust how we play, and I wasn't planning on keeping this style since obviously we had that 5 week period out, didn't we? Turn of the year, played Bibley Town in a certain way, played Ware in a certain way, and to be fair, we just kept that going, the same style, and it seems to be working. We've got 4 wins in a row, and listen, another thing I've taken all, I've stripped everything back in terms of targets. I feel like that's put pressure on from the beginning of the season. Mistake by me, giving targets to players and individual targets and team targets. I've just kept them in house in my own head. We've got a little mini league of 5 games coming up, or I say 4 more. Blackwell was one of the 5 of a mini league. We're just, I thought it was fantastic Saturday. First half, we come at 0-0, but I thought it was probably one of our best halves of football we've had this year in terms of both mixing it up in terms of playing when we need to, going longer when we needed to, but when we did play, the patterns we created were superb. It's just a shame we didn't take our chances coming in 0-0, and then their manager decided to push one of our players or poke one of our players in the eye. That sort of spurred us on second half. You know, we didn't get emotional by it. We come out and we got the 3 points as a sort of shove in his face, excuse the pun. And I think we made Flackwell listen. I rate Flackwell highly. You know, I told the boys of their weaknesses, but I told their many strengths they have. But I thought they was poor on the day. I thought we made them look bang average. That's a compliment to my players. And I just, like I said, Dave, we're just a different animal this year, or this turn of the year, I'd say. And like Paul said, we've been very inconsistent. If I was like this, and I don't want to be overconfident, but if we was the way we're winning games now, if we was like this since August, we'd be firmly in the playoffs without a doubt. So it does sort of excite me if I keep this squad together for next year. But yeah, we've got Hartford Tuesdays. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be on our ground. So we're going to make that game so ugly, the ugliest we've been this year. We're gonna be, yeah. It won't be a pretty game for the neutral, but we're going to make it as ugly as we can because it will upset Hartford. But they've got Hadley Saturday, and then we've got Hitchin. So these 3 games are huge, and then we've got Barton. You know, so those are the 5 games I looked at as a mini league. And I've got obviously a target in my head of what points I want from those. But listen, the playoffs are going to be too hard for us. Our first initial thing is 57 points. Try and beat that from last year, and we're game by game and see where it leads. But no, listen, I hope Paul wins every single game. You know, from now on, I know he wants us to draw Tuesday, but I don't want him to draw. I want him to keep winning. You know, because we can only do what we can do. No other team can affect us. You know,
So if you come to the end of
what I said was,
what?
I
Don't buy
said
it, Paul. It's my turn. It's my turn.
possibly like a draw would suit us. I didn't say I hope
Put him
we
on mute.
draw. I said
Put him on mute, Dave.
possibly
Put him
a
on
draw
mute.
would suit us. So calm yourself down, you ginger ninja, all right?
That's 3 times. You can't keep saying the same banter.
The same what?
Well, I'm not a parrot. Go on. Anyway, Dave, go on.
But if you get to the end of March and you got 15 out of 15, surely the playoffs have got to be on, haven't they?
Yeah.
Oh, without a doubt. But you're asking for 15 out of 15. That's a big ask for the games we've got. Listen, of course, I would actually prefer to play the bigger teams now, the teams above us, because then we're taking points off them. But like Paul alluded to, Saturday, Tuesday, we found out 2 years ago when we were trying to catch Wolverhampton Abbey, when we were favourites to catch them, we couldn't. Last year was the same thing. It takes its toll. And listen, look at my bench on Saturday. I was on there, and my assistant manager was on there. I had a player that was half fit. I don't know, who's that? Paul laughing. Yeah, exactly. I had yellow boots on. I had to borrow my centre half's boots because I ain't got studs.
I was on the bench for where?
What's that?
Nothing.
Yeah, we're under it at the minute. So we had 2
You're nearly
fit
50.
subs.
You're nearly 50. Why are you on the bench?
Just when I ain't got budget like you, mate, I've just got to do what you do.
Wow.
But anyway, so we got Jack Green back from honeymoon. He come back today. Obviously, I missed Taff, who's a key player for us for illness. So yeah, and I think that made Saturday even better. You know, I think that spurred us on. We was back against the walls in terms of players availability, and sometimes that's enough to give you that extra 5-10%. You know, to go and get the win. So yeah, we look forward to the next sort of week and a half, see where it leads us. But I'm loving it in a minute. Just loving the I can't swear in it, but we're just being CUNTs, Dave. You know, just horrible, nasty, old school. You know, it's a bit old school, Dave. You know, I think that's come out of the game a little bit. But I've got a squad now that's got that little bit of nastiness about them, and I'm thriving off it.
I mean, is there a chance then that we can get all 3 of you in the playoffs?
I would love that. Listen, I love nothing more than me and Paul in the playoff final. But we've got to be realistic here. I've got a hard task. I'm not ruling it out, but it's super hard. You know, I've got to beat these games. So I think Bill 100% will be in it. He's got a fantastic squad. He'll be in it. I think Paul's got a good opportunity too. They've got a good form from where. So hopefully them two lads do get in there, and hopefully we can as well.
So you fancy a final then, Paul? You and Welling Garden?
I'd kill him. Can you imagine me and Mark in a Listen, I like that from Mark. His words of wisdom. Now, I don't know. I have to rely on other teams dropping results, and also us winning games like Saturday and then Tame away. So I've said to the boys after the game yesterday, you can't afford to drop no more points. You can't. If you want to be in the playoffs now, we can't afford. And will we go the next 7 games or whatever unbeaten? I don't know, but like I say, we have to be at our best. So I think Bill will be in there. Me and Mark, I'll be honest with you, I think we've both got a shout, but it's dependent on our teams and dependent on other results, if I'm honest.
But there's always a team, isn't there, that comes with a run at the end, gets into that position.
Yeah, maybe. You're not wrong. So, but like I say, we just go about our business. Mark will go about his business, and he'll take one game at a time, just like me. And who knows? Like I say, they're on a good run. Fair play to them. And we're on a good run, apart from the Aylesbury game, because that would have been 18 out of 18. And like you say, going on a run to get 18 points out of 18 would have been fantastic. Unfortunately, we got 15, I think, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 points. So I can't ask no more from that, from my players. But I'll be honest with you, and Mark will be the same. You've got to go and get 15 points out of the next 5, whatever. So, and then realistically, we may make it. I don't know. But at the end of the day, Welling, Ware have got to be at the top of the game to go and win it.
Okay, so I'm going to start a new feature on this show now every week, if I remember. So this is something that I'm not necessarily going to tell you what league, because otherwise you can look it up before we start. So this is week number 1, and we're going to try and do this until the end of the season. Guess the attendance.
Oh,
but we won't use the game. If it's in your league, we won't use your game.
I'm on Ollie Bayliss. I'm on an Ollie Bayliss show tomorrow, and he does that. Guess the game.
So Bales and Pitsy Wolfram Abbey was 207. So we'll start with the first one. We're going to go in the north. Brightlingsea Regent versus Cambridge City. What do we reckon, Mark?
207. Brightlingsea is a whole lower.
So no, just give me a number to start off with.
201.
So you go 201. Paul?
176.
Billy?
I'll win this one.
That's his league, though, Dave. He's obviously going to know.
It's either 225 or 258. One of the two. I've seen.
Look, he's looking, isn't he? Bill's cheating. Boy's cheating again.
Go on, which one?
I don't know if it's 258. I'll go 225.
You chose the right one. 238 is the answer.
Cheat, right? I'm not having that. He's cheating, and he owes me.
Right, here we go. Concord Rangers versus Downham Town. Billy can start this time.
That's in their league, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to go into yours in a minute. Don't panic.
He's looking. Look, he keeps looking at his phone. Look,
I'll go 175.
175. Paul's gone. He's on his phone.
Yeah, I'm doing what he does, mate. He's cheating.
Mark?
The answer here.
Concord, I'll go 140.
Right, what did Billy go?
No, don't worry about what Billy did.
Billy went 170.
Tell me, I can't. Listen. Billy, what did Billy go?
All right, listen.
He went 502.
I'll give you some help, right? So, Billy went 175.
Yeah, Mark.
Mark went 140.
Could have gone in the middle.
One of them.
They used to be well supported, Concord.
Listen, one of them is very close.
Right, I'm going 160.
No, it's 150, I think.
150, yeah.
Yeah, boss.
No, I was closer.
Who?
Yeah, Mark wins. You went.
You're 10 below. I was 10 higher.
Yeah, when you
went
higher,
over.
that's loser.
Yeah, you went over. Right, here we go.
Oh, well, hold on. Where's the rules? You didn't give us no rules.
Right, hang on. Ready?
Just turn up on time.
Here we go.
Look, got my goalkeeping gloves on.
Merthyr Town versus Speddingmore Town.
Merthyr Town.
Paul's will go first this time.
Go on, Paul.
Merthyr Town against Spenny Town. I'm going 2-3-8.
Okay. Paul,
Wow.
Mark,
Are you
sorry.
laughing, Dave?
Cheers, Paul.
I think they're well supported. I'm going higher than that.
Yeah, probably right.
I'm going 550.
550. Okay.
Go on, I'll go 800.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know why you started in the hundreds. I don't know this. 1,002, and that's probably their lowest gate of the season.
Thank
Paul,
you.
you're a shambles, mate.
That's two to me,
So
mate.
Billy's got 2. I've got 1. And Paul's got nil point.
No,
Right.
whoa. I won the last one, Mark. I won
No,
the
you
last
didn't.
one.
You was above,
150, mate. Get it up.
Right, here we go. Let me give you this one. 2 more to go, right? This is the next one.
There we go.
Hereford versus South Shields. Bill, you can go first.
Hey, I ain't going first. It's Mark's time to go first.
All right, go on, Mark.
Go
Go on.
Oh,
Get
my.
on here.
2,100.
Right, go on. Yeah.
Melt.
Go on then. Who's Bill? You go next.
1680.
Paul?
1900.
Oh, look at him. Look. I thought you could be melt. You were a joke, Paul, mate.
It's 2-2. It's 2001. So 2,764.
I'm a joke.
No. You said 2-2, so that don't matter.
So Bill 2, Weber's 2, Paul 0.
Right, hang on. Last one, yeah? Last one. Right, here we go then. Premier League.
Mark's looking him up. He's got his missus going on the computer. Look.
It's true. It's true.
Right,
%. I'm not lying.
Premier League. Arsenal versus Everton last night.
Well, that's the sellout. It's 61. Oh, you want me to go first?
You got it?
Well, it's 61,500, isn't it?
Right, okay. That's what you're saying.
Well,
Paul, turn your phone around. Turn it around again. Might help you.
Put your glove on it.
Where you going to go, Bill?
What did Paul go?
61,500.
why are you telling him?
I'll go 61,200.
We only hold. So go on. Here he goes. Go on, Mark. Go on. Ooh, I've got
60,000.
He's got it up.
900.
There. Swing that camera around. She's there. 100%. 100%.
She might well be, because the actual official attendance last night, watching Max Downham become the youngest goal scorer in Premier League history, 60,176.
It's a sellout. Paul, you ain't got a Scooby, mate.
Yeah, you got that wrong, Dave. Again, because all the season ticket holders always sell out. So
Listen, it's not AFC Tottenham we're talking about. We're talking about.
Mark's never been to the Emirates either.
Well done, Mark.
Paul, get back in your minibus, mate. Cheers, Bill, mate. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, no, Bill, you're right. Well done, Mark. It's the only thing you're going to win this season.
Oh, listen, it's been a fantastic half hour or so, boys. Thanks very much for coming on. Next week, we could have somebody extra joining us. You'll get to see whether or not somebody comes on to give Paul even more stick, which will be better, and we can move forward. But tomorrow night on the Repos non-league show, I'm going to be joined by the Rugby Town manager and also as well FA Vars semi-finalists Cop Fosters will join me and Liam O'Neill tomorrow night from 7:00 right here on this YouTube channel. But from Paul and from Mark and from Billy, a massive thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next week.
Good night, mate.
Good night, everyone.